Now 5:39 on your Wednesday morning. You know, your dog could be an influencer. Basically,
That's true.
I think you need to get Coco set up to be an influencer.
You know, I would be afraid the celebrity status would go to her head. I don't think she needs anything.
She's already got a pretty big
confidence.
ego for such a small dog.
I was going to say,
true.
I thought she was already our influencer. She's the
That
mascot
she
of
is.
the morning show.
She is the mascot of the morning show. So I think, but she does love going to all those downtown restaurants and going to that dog park. You always give them a nice fresh bowl of water, keep them cool, which is nice.
Yeah, I just know Coco would need to be on the payroll.
Oh yeah, she'd be like, listen, I have demands. I need the right treats for this.
And I always enjoy seeing the dogs downtown. They're out there having fun, especially there on Poplar Street where they have that green space down there. It's certainly a fun time out there, especially in the summertime when you can spend some time out there. 93 is what we did yesterday. It was a warm afternoon. It was right on average as well. Our record high yesterday was 103, so about 10 degrees shy of that. There's a live look at the Georgia National Fairgrounds this morning. The radar is spinning around from Jeffersonville, not picking up on much of anything. It's possible to see sprinkles in a few spots, but I really think a majority of the green on that map is some backscatter from the radar. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s now, 73 in Macon, 72 in Warner Robins, 72 in Gordon, 72 in Dublin, and 70 down in Dodge County this morning. And as we head through the day today, we are going to be actually not moderating our temperatures as quickly as we have in days prior. Here we go into the morning hours. You saw it pick up on a few sprinkles there, but notice at the noon hour, we're still looking at some overcast skies across central Georgia with a few peaks of sunshine. But I really think a majority of the activity that we're going to see today is going to come later in the day. Here we are at 5 p.m., mostly quiet across the area, but then into the evening tonight, we get a few storms moving from south to north, maybe even hanging on to a few of those right around the midnight hour. And then we will begin to dry out as we get into Thursday. Then for Thursday, we do something similar, more south to northward moving storms. This is all rotating around an area of high pressure in the Atlantic Ocean. And then once we get to Friday, that's when we begin to change things up. Notice the storms now coming from north to south. And with that is the front moving through. It's technically a cold front. Is it really going to make our air cold? Not at all. But what it is going to do is dry our air out. You can see kind of where that front is draped here on the Euro and the GFS down in southern Georgia into the Florida Panhandle. This means we're on the northern side of it, which means we have drier air, lower humidity, and lower rain chances on the backside of that. And here we go into Sunday. Virtually very little rain chance across central Georgia with just some clouds. And then into Monday, much of the same. It's not until Tuesday when we begin to pick up this summertime pattern once again. Here's what I'm talking about in terms of the dew points. We're looking at dew points in the upper 60s and low 70s for the next few days. But once we get this front through here and feel the full effects from it, we're going to be talking about dew points in the low 60s here in Macon. But once you get over towards Columbus, down towards Americus and Albany, then you pick the humidity back up. So we're going to be right there on the edge as we get into the weekend. 91 today, 88 for Thursday and Friday, 87 on Saturday on the back edge of that front with a 40% chance of rain today. Sunrise is at 6:55 this morning, again with more activity later in the day. And the other thing that's going to come later in the day, the heat index values, talking about we're the upper 90s at times. Notice we're going to be steadily warming because the majority of our rain activity will happen later in the day, and that's not going to provide any showers to decrease the temperature through the afternoon hours. So there's the 7-day, a 40% chance of rain today through Friday, 20% for Saturday, 10% with some lower humidity for Sunday and Monday.